Hello everyone. Welcome to today's presentation. I'm excited to have you here. Today we'll be talking about Sandhan Praman and specifically how to obtain an employer identification number in the US. This is a crucial step for businesses, and we'll walk through the process together. Over the next few slides, we'll cover the key steps, tips, and resources to help you get your EIN smoothly. Let's get started. Let's talk about the Employer Identification Number, or EIN, which is issued by the IRS. This number is really important because it's used for tax reporting and establishing your business identity. Think of it like a social security number for your business. Most U.S. businesses are required to have an EIN, especially if they have employees, operate as a corporation or partnership, or meet certain other criteria. Understanding what an EIN is and why it's essential helps ensure you're meeting your legal obligations and setting a solid foundation for your business's financial activities. Now, let's take a look at some of the different types of entities and situations where an EIN is really important. First, we have LLCs, corporations, and partnerships. These are common business structures that often need an EIN for various reasons, like hiring employees or opening business bank accounts. Next, we have employers hiring staff. If you're planning to hire employees, an EIN is essential for payroll and tax purposes. It helps keep everything organized and compliant with IRS regulations. Then there are trusts, estates, and nonprofits. These entities also often require an EIN to operate properly, manage funds, or file necessary tax forms. Another key point is opening a business bank account. Most banks will ask for an EIN when you set up a separate account for your business, which is crucial for keeping personal and business finances separate. Finally, let's talk about who needs an EIN. Basically, if you're starting a business, hiring employees, establishing certain trusts or nonprofits, or opening a business bank account, you're likely to need an EIN. It's a vital part of managing your business's legal and financial responsibilities effectively. Let's take a look at the different ways you can apply for an EIN. The fastest method by far is the online application. It's quick, convenient, and allows you to get your EIN almost instantly. If you're looking for a speedy process, this is definitely the way to go. Another option is mailing the form SS4. This might take a bit longer, but it's still a reliable method if you prefer sending your application through the mail. You can also fax the form SS4, which offers a middle ground, faster than mailing but not as instant as applying online. And finally, for international applicants, there's the phone option. If you're applying from outside the United States, calling the IRS is a viable way to get your EIN. Overall, understanding these options helps you choose the method that best fits your timeline and circumstances. The key is knowing that online is the quickest, but there are alternatives if needed. Let's start by looking at the business legal name and structure. This is important because it officially identifies your business and helps ensure all records are accurate. Whether you're a sole proprietorship, LLC, or corporation, specifying the structure clarifies your legal and tax obligations. Next, we have the responsible party details. This means identifying who is the main person responsible for the business, especially for tax purposes. It's crucial because all official correspondence and responsibilities rest with this individual. Moving on, we need to understand the reason for requesting the EIN. Typically, it's needed for tax filing, opening a business bank account, or hiring employees. Knowing the purpose helps us process your application smoothly and ensures the EIN serves your specific needs. Then we have the address and contact details. Providing accurate contact information is vital for communication purposes, whether for updates, questions, or future correspondence. It keeps the process transparent and efficient. Finally, let's talk about the information required. Gathering all these details up front helps us complete your application correctly without delays. It streamlines the process and makes sure you have everything ready to move forward confidently. Remember, these details tie everything together and are essential for a successful application. When it comes to processing times, you'll notice there are quite a few differences depending on the method you choose. For online submissions, the process is almost immediate. It's really quick, which is a huge advantage if you need things done fast. Fax submissions take a bit longer, usually around 4 business days, so still fairly quick but not as instant as online. Mail, on the other hand, can take anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks, which is a significant difference. This longer time frame is important to keep in mind if you're working on tight deadlines. Overall, these timelines highlight how the method of submission directly impacts how quickly your request gets processed. Choosing the right option can make a big difference in managing your schedule and expectations. Now that you've obtained your EIN, there are several important next steps to consider. First, you'll want to use your EIN for tax filings, as it's essential for reporting income and fulfilling your tax obligations. Next, opening business bank accounts is crucial for separating your personal finances from your business finances, which helps keep everything organized and professional. Then, you should apply for any necessary licenses or permits required for your specific industry or location. This ensures you're operating legally and avoiding potential fines. Once those foundational pieces are in place, you can start hiring employees to grow your team and expand your business. Remember, these steps are interconnected and important for establishing a solid legal and operational foundation for your business. Following this process keeps you compliant and sets you up for success as you move forward.